Hello, friends. Our top story tonight. We've been canceled. Not really, but sort of. Maybe you're watching WCIA Channel 3, the PGA Tour, the Genesis Invitational Golf Tournament went a bit long tonight. So instead, we're going to give you a bit of a rundown of what you might have seen had those golfers, made more shots.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little stressful at
Missed
the
a
end.
few putts there.
Well, to start with, we had a fight that we told you about last night on WCIA 3 News at 9 and 10 at Marketplace Mall. Now, we're learning some new details about the fight. We do know that it was actually a series of fights. We talked to a witness who had children at the mall at the time of this fight. No arrests were made in it. We do know that security used pepper spray at one point to try and break up the fight. So Jared Farmer has been covering that story for us tonight. And then we have a lot of news from Springfield, or technically from Cook County.
From the power centers that be in Illinois politics. First of all, former House Speaker Michael Madigan, we told you Thursday he resigned his seat. Today, he picked his replacement, a 26-year-old who had worked in a constituency office there in Chicago. He said he had big shoes to fill. We're going to hear from him tonight at 10. Also, a preview of what we expect tomorrow. Several reports confirming that Governor Pritzker does intend to sign that bit of controversial police reform proposals into law. It was a big 700-page proposal that is sent to his desk, is sitting on his desk. We understand he's going to sign it. We're going to hear tonight from some longtime law enforcement officers who evaluate what changes to requiring body cameras, what might mean for their line of work, and the rules of engagement, how law enforcement officers engage or pursue a suspect, how those rules might change, what it means for their safety and yours. All of those things coming up in our newscast tonight.
And we know that COVID-19 has impacted so many different people. We talk a lot about restaurants, about businesses. One girl actually got pretty creative in Central Illinois, trying to make up for the fact that she wasn't able to go to her normal ice rink. She competes in figure skating, and Demi Ramirez had a really great story that I'm disappointed we didn't get to share it at 5:30, but you'll get to see it at 9 and 10 tonight, talking about how this girl made up for the fact that she couldn't go to an ice rink. She created one for herself, and you know, it's perfect weather for that right now. Obviously, that could be changing, and that's where we bring in Jacob Dickey.
Just add water, right? I would have just turned the hose on.
Yeah, she might not be able to do this on Tuesday, though.
Well, there's some changes to the forecast, Jen. I think that we're going to be seeing here as far as things go with that Tuesday call as far as it goes. Let's talk about right now, though. A little bit of rain coming on in here. We're looking in Champaign, and a nice night out there. The temperatures actually climbed pretty good thanks to some south and southwest winds during the day. Still 38 in Champaign, 40 in Mattoon, 42 in Effingham. That has allowed some of that snow to melt off. It's good. The more we can melt it, the better things will be later on this week. Here's those wind gusts out there. Some gusts of 30 to even 40 miles an hour have been reported through the day. That's brought in that warmer air in place, and even with the snowpack down, we're also dealing with some light showers in a few spots. A little bit of snow tried to mix in some spots there, but really an underwhelming event for us here. Seems like the heaviest rain has been down towards I-70. Not a lot of it, but that's about all we'll really expect here in central Illinois. By midnight, I think most of it's out of here. We'll drop down to 30. Tomorrow, back into the 40s in central Illinois. Clouds to start the day. The afternoon will bring a little sunshine back into the forecast over here. This is where I think Jen's going to be a little unhappy with me. The forecast looks like on Tuesday, got a little fly in the ointment as we've been advertising here. Monday night, the chances there that we get some widespread dense fog in central Illinois after sunset. And there's a couple of things in play on that. We'll talk more about that during our digital show for weather at 8 o'clock tonight. But notice how we go into Tuesday. Here we are about lunchtime, still with that dense fog in here. The longer the fog hangs around, the less sunshine we see, the less we warm up. We're not certain if it will be widespread, if it will be part of the area or not yet. It's a little far out, and fog is notorious to forecast. But here's what we expect. If we end up getting the fog to stick around all day, folks, with the fog, highs will only be in the 30s on Tuesday. Not great. We'll be optimistic and still think we get temperatures in the 40s, even 50s under abundant sunshine out there. We'll do some more crunching of numbers and looking through the data, but just be aware that the chance is there that Tuesday could end up being foggy and cloudy through the day, especially with an inversion layer aloft. A cold front will come through, though, as we go Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. I think that will end the chance for fog. It may bring some drizzle and a few isolated showers early Wednesday. Then Thursday, we're thinking we're good for the sunshine as well. Check out these temperatures, though. I've brought them up from where we were last night and this morning even. All 40s, even a few 50s into next weekend. Some scattered showers on the table for Saturday and Sunday. Again, Tuesday, we still think some spots could get in the 40s and 50s, but a number of us may stay in the 30s as far as it goes. So that's something that we'll be looking here as far as temperatures are set for what we're looking at here. We'll kind of watch and see what happens with that here.
We had Connie Carrington posting on our Facebook live stream saying warm weather, please.
Say it again.
We had Connie posting on our Facebook live stream saying warm weather, please,
warm weather
with
this
the emoji.
That's the 7-day forecast. I'll tell you what, too, it looks like the warmer weather may stick around. I'll tease it, though. I don't want to say that spring is here to stay. We've had snows in late March, and we've had snow in April before, but there's a nice stretch of milder weather here, a little bit of an early spring. You know, probably the kids in school coming up. You got that guy, middle schooler. Probably going to be wearing shorts.
It's in the 40s. I'm wearing shorts and t-shirt.
That's exactly right.
That's the most Midwestern thing.
Yeah, it's in the 40s already. That's a hot streak if I've ever seen one, and the Illini have been on quite a hot streak too, Marley, haven't they?
Absolutely. That dominant win at Minnesota. Minnesota was previously 13-1 at home. I mean, it was a tough place to play for the Illini, but they came through. Of course, Ayo Dosunmu's triple-double is what everyone's talking about, but he had quite the supporting cast on a Saturday. Several Illini were scoring in double figures, and we'll continue to break this one down tonight on our 10 o'clock newscast as we welcome in former Illini and our analyst Trent Meacham on the Sunday Fast Break, and we'll dive into that a little bit deeper. We'll hear from some of the players and head coach Brad Underwood about that one, and they'll get ready to look for another roadkill Tuesday against Michigan State. But a busy day, guys, today as far as other Illinois sports. There were 4 different Illinois events happening here in Champaign. We had women's gymnastics, men's gymnastics, wrestling, and tennis all in Champaign, and we'll have those highlights as well coming at 10. So excited to share those.
Looking forward to it.
All right, well, I think at this point, you guys can go take your dinner break. We'll be taking ours.
Yeah, gonna get some food. Good to see you. We'll see you tonight at 9 and 10 on Channel 3 and WCIX.